Welcome everyone, my name is Nick and welcome back to the channel. For today's review, I have a new Android box and it's a fully certified model from the makers of RockTek. This company has been around since 2012 and today they have released their very first fully Google certified Android model called the RockTek G2, running on the new Amlogic S905X4-K chipset. So my full in-depth review is up next, stay tuned. And welcome back. So let's take a look at what's in this package. Firstly, you have the RockTek G2 model, and I'm really liking the appearance of this model with its leatherette covering and the chrome RockTek branding. You get an official Bluetooth voice remote according to Google's requirement for a certified model, one HDMI cable, a 12 volts 1 amp DC power adapter, and a quick start guide. Now a look at its design. So the body is made of high quality plastic with its cool looking surface featuring its leatherette covering and its chrome branding. For I/O, I'm really pleased to see that included in this model is a USB Type-C port. Along with it, you have an HDMI 2.1 port, one optical audio, a gigabit LAN port, one AV port, and its DC power socket at the back. On the side features one USB 3.0, another USB 2.0, and a micro SD card reader. At the front you have an LED power light, and to its base you have 4 anti-skid rubber feet, a recovery or reset button with no ventilation holes. So when you start this box for the first time or upon factory reset, like any other Google certified model, it starts with a simple splash screen followed by the Android TV OS first startup wizard. This includes the pairing of the Bluetooth remote, logging into your Google account, then you'll be asked to program the power button and the volume controls to your TV using presets based on the model of your TV. Once these steps are completed, you are presented with the Android TV OS launcher. So we are all familiar with the Android TV OS launcher, and under its about information, it shows that it's running on Android 12 TV OS. I've already received one firmware update, and here is its latest firmware build information. And it also shows that it has a Netflix ESN license. Firmware features include 4K display up to 2160p at 60Hz. It has auto HDR display and auto Dolby Vision feature. However, the Dolby Vision feature only works in Netflix and other paid movie streaming services, as it does not work with self-hosted videos. It has auto frame rate switching. Under selected formats, it supports Dolby Vision, HDR10 and HLG. It supports HDR10 Plus also, only if you connect it to a compatible HDR10 Plus TV. It has HDMI CEC options. And for surround audio, it has HDMI pass-through. As you saw, under its About section, it has a Netflix ESN license. And to get that, the box has to be inspected and passed by Google. This ensures your data is protected by ensuring the box is free from malware. And the two requirements are that it's not rooted, as shown here by the Root Checker app, and that it has Google Widevine level 1 with HDCP 2.3 protection. This feature ensures that you cannot copy its outgoing HDMI signal using special encryption. With this level of security and certification, you can watch popular movie streaming subscription services such as Netflix in HD and 4K resolution with Dolby Vision. Now a look at its system and hardware information. So the manufacturer of this Amlogic chipset is SEI Robotics, and we have seen them do an excellent job with the Homatics brand also. So this is the mainboard information, and it's running on 4GB of DDR4 RAM and 32GB of eMMC 5.0 internal storage, and its Bluetooth version is 5.0. Its CPU is the Amlogic S905X4-K, a quad-core Cortex A55 processor clocked at 2.0 GHz, configured in 32-bit mode with support for only 32-bit apps and games. Its GPU is the Mali G31 with OpenGL ES 3.2. It comes with a dual-band Wi-Fi 6 network adapter that provides 2.4 GHz plus 5 GHz Wi-Fi connectivity. Its operating system is Android TV OS version 12 and it's not rooted. Its GPU has Vulkan support API version 1.1. They disabled the temperature sensor, but I suspect without ventilation holes, its idle temperature would be around 60 degrees Celsius. And for audio and video decoders, it has Dolby Vision, AV1, and HEVC for 4K videos, and Dolby Atmos EAC3 and DTS HD for surround sound audio. And that's its system and hardware information. With Android TV OS and Google certification, it comes with premium features such as Google Assistant and built-in Chromecast. With Google Assistant and the Bluetooth remote, you can easily perform voice searches and commands. What's the fastest car in the world?
Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. According to Autoblog, the fastest car in the world is Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute.
Maximum volume.
All right.
Office on.
Got it. Turning the smart switch on.
With Google Chromecast, you can mirror your mobile phone, as well as cast official apps such as Netflix and YouTube using the casting feature. What's up friends, and welcome back to another new and exciting Android TV box review. So these days, for watching YouTube videos, it comes with the Android TV version. However, I found that using the smart YouTube TV version, you get more options and features if you are an enthusiast and want to know more about the video and format you are watching. So this is the smart TV version. And when watching videos, you get up to 4K 2160p with HDR, AV1 and VP9 decoding. As you can see, the video's resolution is 2160p at the top, and it's not cropped into a 1080p frame as the UI resolution is also 2160p. Even if you attempt to play an 8K video, you are restricted to 4K. Moving on to 4K video playback. As mentioned, its Dolby Vision decoders only work with Netflix and others, not for self-hosted videos. With self-hosted videos, you only get HDR10 and HLG. So this is HDR10. This is an AV1 video. This is a Dolby Vision video, but it registers as HLG. If you try to play a Dolby Vision video with Dolby Atmos, you get no audio. If you try to play an HDR10 Plus video, you get no audio. And this is an official HLG video. If you are interested in playing videos that contain surround sound audio, I discovered that media players such as MX Player and VLC have lots of difficulties processing these formats. They either play one or the other, or play no format at all. The only media player that can play all the formats is the Kodi media player. However, at the same time, the latest version crashes when you try to play them. I found that Kodi 19 Matrix version works the best, so be mindful of that if you intend to play self-hosted videos with surround audio. So here I'm in Kodi and it produces Dolby Atmos.
With powerful moving audio that transcends from channels to moving around you with pinpoint accuracy.
From this same video, when switched to front surround speaker configuration, it produces Dolby Digital Plus.
What is this place? Come on, you guys, let's go!
Will capture.
With this DTS video, you get DTS HD Master Audio. This is the HDR10 Plus video that could not produce audio when connected directly to my TV. When connected to my AV receiver, it produces Dolby Surround. And when set to front speaker configuration, you get Dolby Digital Plus. For optimal Dolby, with this video, you get Dolby TrueHD.
Next, we have the center channel.
And for superior DTS audio, you have DTS-X. Unfortunately, in trying to connect external storage to its USB Type-C port, I discovered that it's a charging only port and it cannot read data. I now turn my attention to some Android gaming. So with its temperature sensor disabled along with a limited Android TV OS Play Store, they restricted the library of games you can install. You can attempt to sideload some of them, but there are lots of games that aren't compatible with this box. The games that can play perform really well with high graphics and smooth gameplay. To close things off, let's have a look at its performance metrics with some benchmarks, and then we'll see where it placed on my TV box rankings chart. First, the benchmarks of its RAM transfer speed and its internal storage read and write speeds. It has a RAM copy speed of 3405 megabytes per second. Its eMMC 5.0 internal storage has a read speed of 89 megabytes per second and a write speed of 27 megabytes per second. Next, in testing its Wi-Fi 6 network adapter and its gigabit LAN port, based on my internet package which has a speed of 315 megabits per second, its 5 GHz band could only reach 239 megabits per second. Its 2.4 GHz band is much lower at an average of 48 megabits per second. And its gigabit LAN port is the only one that achieved the maximum speed of my network at 313 megabits per second. Testing its CPU's single-core and multi-core threading performance, the Geekbench 5 CPU benchmark produced a score of 146 single-core and 474 multi-core. In benchmarking its GPU with OpenGLES version 3.2 and Vulkan support, it qualified for the 3D Mark Wildlife test, and it produced a score of 197. My final benchmark is the Comprehensive Antutu Benchmark version 10, which is the latest version at the time of making this video, and it's the benchmark that I use as a reference to rank boxes on my TV box rank chart. In this benchmark, it produced a score of 129,829. So let's now see where it ranks on my chart. So this is my rank chart of all the boxes I've reviewed in the past couple of years. and when I entered the scores of the G2, it ranks at position 14 using its Antutu benchmark as a comparison reference. I gave it a 3 out of 5 star rating, taking into account the issues faced with the limited Google Play Store, no Dolby Vision for self-hosted videos, and the USB Type-C port being a charging port only. So many of you face difficulty when trying to decide which box to purchase, so I created this chart and ranked them according to their hardware performance, benchmarks, and features. So if you would like to view this chart, see the link in the description below this video. In summary, with the G2, you get a certified model to stream your subscription services in HD and 4K with HDR and Dolby Vision. This is something many of you have failed other boxes for not having. In terms of performance, the interface runs pretty smooth, it has good benchmarks, and one of the features I like with this model is that you can double tap the home button on the remote to get the recent apps feature. Where it has difficulty is with the limited Google Play Store and compatibility with mainstream media players such as MX and VLC to produce Dolby Vision from self-hosted videos. The Kodi media player is the only player that can produce surround sound audio from self-hosted videos. The good news is, when you play Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus, and others, you get Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos once your TV supports those features. So the G2 is currently being sold on Amazon at a price point of $149. So if you are interested, use the link in the description and take advantage before stocks run out. If you would like to purchase the model featured in this video at a reduced price of only $90, then send me an email at tvboxstop@gmail.com and I'll be happy to have you take it off my hands. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. When you subscribe, you receive notifications about new videos, open box deals, and product giveaways. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Stay connected and see you in the next one.